Greetings, it's your girl Tenacity, and welcome to my world. This IG caption is titled, The Power of Me. Now, The Power of Me was written on Lover's Day, Valentine's Day, and I actually wrote the piece to my husband. But the piece has so many layers to it because it really describes the thoughts of a woman and the things that she's really trying to get across to the man that she loves. This piece can be flipped around because it can show a man the dynamics of what a woman thinks about. So when I wrote the piece, I had to shorten the piece itself just to speak to my husband through my writing. So I just, I wanted to kind of give you an idea in case this piece goes a little to the left. The power of me. The power of me is about me being me, Sometimes when you allow something to be who it is, it will always be equally as important to you, the receiver. The power of me gives an overstanding of what it is that I desire in my life at this very present moment. The power of me gives you range on the inside, that church, that God quality that we're pulling out of ourselves. The power of me gives you that. It allows your level of appreciation for me, the woman. Sometimes when we take ownership of who we are, executing what's inside of us, it gives a better intake to the individual in whom we're giving ourselves to. But if we're thinking at some point that our minds could be read, he can read my mind, or she can read my mind, you're mistaken. Communication is the key. That's something that I prided in when I stepped out to do my current marriage. When I stepped out to do that, communication had to be important because he had to understand who he was dealing with, and vice versa, as we say in French, vice versa. It's very important that you don't pretend to be. See, the power of me is an essence of who I am. It's the essence of who I am. God gave a woman a quality that she will always possess as long as she cares for it. So the power of me just states that right where I am, right where you meet me, that's who I'm going to teach you about. I'm not going to teach you about my past because my past actually reveals who I am today. It has nothing to do with what I'm surrounded with. It has everything to do about how I feel about myself, how I care for myself, what my prayer life is about. How do people respond to me? See, the power of me it has layers. It's me as a woman. So when we start really going within ourselves and just saying, okay, who am I today? Not yesterday, because something might change. Who am I today? We're not talking about a confused mind. We're just I'm saying ask yourself your own question. You know, I was having a conversation with a friend the other day as I drove out, and we were talking about the things that come from within. And she was confused about some things, and she asked me my opinion about some things, and it's just simple. I can't get in you know into the conversation that we were having, but at the same time, the outcome of that conversation was basically saying, whatever you have on the inside is what it's going to project on the outside. Whatever your intention is on the inside is what you're going to give somebody on the outside. So see, everything rests with you. As God rests with you, she woman, make sure that he's resting. And when he's resting, everything you have altered to be a breastplate, a resting place. Throw away your bitterness, your doubt, your hidden idiosyncrasies about yourself when you pray, so that way it projects. You give somebody something that you want them to give you. But if you're giving somebody one thing and expecting another, what injustice are you doing to yourself, sister? So that power of me is really all about that woman just fighting and becoming herself. But then when you're giving yourself away to whomever, you gotta, it's a teaching. This is how, I'm gonna teach you how to treat me, because this is where I am. I know you can't read my mind, but I'm gonna teach you who stands before you right now at this present moment. So that power of me has layers. I'm probably gonna go on with the power of me through a couple of other sets, but right now, just to fine tune it and to better put it in perspective, it was words that I was actually expressing to my husband on Lover's Day. And I couldn't have expressed those words to him on Lover's Day if that's not how he made me feel. So see, giving someone what you want back in return is very important. Marriage, relationship, friendship, children. Say what it is. Say what you mean what you say. It's simple. It liberates you to a degree, because nobody has to think about what you're saying. So the power of me is all about me revealing me to the man that I married. But now, talking to you, the viewers, I'm going to open up the layers. Not to show you me, but to hope that what I'm saying to you shows you at some point. If it's only one word that I may say, may it be a blessing to you. It's your girl, Tenacity. Totally mind-changing. Subscribe.